Hello humans, Mr. Eshelman with a video that is going to show you how to use Trinket, the website where you should do your computer science work. Okay, so right here I've just got an internet browser open, a Google website, and I'm going to go to Trinket.io. And now you want to be logged into this website with your account. So if you have an account already, you can click log in. If you have an account, you should have signed up with your email address from school and you can sign in with Google. Okay? If you don't have an account, then you can click sign up, create your free account, use your email address from school, and then in the future you'll be able to just sign in with Google. So I'm going to sign in with Google to my account. Now this is the Trinket.io.home page, okay? And it lists courses here. You have to be enrolled in the course to see the course that you're in. Okay, so the first time you're here you may not see this. There is an email that's been sent to you with a link to join the course if you aren't in it already. So you can use that link. I will post the link in Google Classroom that you can find, or you can just reach out to me if you're having trouble finding where to join the course. Once you've joined the course, then you will go to it. So let's take a look at my Computer Science Essentials course, CSE Semester 2. When you're here, you will see along the left side a directory of all of the pages that are set up in the course. Okay? And basically your job as a student is to go through these pages. This very first one introduces you to the Trinket course. So reading this, you will come to understand a little more about what it's about. But just to explain it to you right now, there are regular pages in this course, which are basically just material that you read, and sometimes you interact with them. For instance, on this one, it's a regular page, but it does have this coding trinket inside of it, and you get to make changes inside of these trinkets as you wish. It's kind of like for practice and for playing around, like you can just experiment with code. It's not expected at first that you understand all of it, okay? It's just for it's kind of like a workbook where you practice and you learn as you read the instructions. And like for instance this one, after you've read some of these instructions and then you get down here, it says things you can try. Click the play run button to rerun the program. What happens? Think about that. Once you do it, you can check this box to keep track of where you're at, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now the next type of page is an assignment page. You'll notice there's a little bit of a difference in the icon between a regular page and an assignment page. The assignment pages are where you can submit work to me. I can review it as your teacher, send you feedback that you can then use to improve it, or just to further your learning as you go. So this is the process that's really important. It's where your grades come from in this class. It's where and more importantly, it's where your feedback and where you're going to be able to grow and learn from what you're doing comes back. So as an example, this is the first assignment we have in this course, and it's called 311, number 1, a simple output. Okay, and you would read all of these instructions. It says this is your first assignment page. When you do your assignments in this Trinket course, you should follow all instructions, do your best, then include a comment to your teacher, and submit your code. Then I can review your code and give you feedback. So let's look at this one. Assignment instructions. Run the program in the Trinket below. Run. What happens? Something output over here. Now this is these are instructions for the computer, and this is the output. This is what happens when the computer follows those instructions. And we're doing this on this online platform called Trinket, so it looks like this. In other contexts, it may look a little different, but this is the way we're learning to program computers using Trinket. We have these code editors. So when you run it, it looks like that. Okay, check that box. Notice the program prints out a message in the output window. Okay, yeah, I noticed that. Add your own new line of code to print something else out. Okay, so here it suggests what you can add. Or it also says, this is a for example. You could add this, but you could add something else. And here I'm just going to do an example of what might happen, right? Let's say you tried it and you did this. And you expect when you run this for that to print out over here. But it says there's an error. And let's say you can't figure out why. And you've tried, and you've gone back and you've read what maybe the instructions that came before this, and you can't figure it out. That's okay. Okay? Go ahead and submit it with a comment. Like this. And now I'm going to show you from the teacher end what I see. Okay? You would then move on as a student. But from the teacher end, what I would see then is in my dashboard, I would see that you have now submitted this assignment. I will be able to see what you submitted. See, here are the words that were submitted to me in your comment to the teacher. And I can look at this. And I can give you some feedback. You shouldn't capitalize the word print. Okay? And I can allow you to submit again. I can even put comments right here in your code. Like that. And I can include that revision to you and send the feedback back. Now let's go back and see what you would see. Okay, here we are, back on your assignment page, and now you'll notice my submission 1, teacher feedback. If you click to open that, you can see my feedback down here. I see the problem, it is in line 4. You shouldn't capitalize the word print. Here's the comment that says this is the line you need to fix. Okay, and now up here, because I've helped you understand that, you can change your code to work. And now said something like, as a comment, resubmit your code. And now on my teacher end, I see that you have resubmitted it and you've got it working. Okay, so basically the bottom line for those of you using Trinket, this is a platform where we can really do collaborative work even if you aren't in class in the moment. Your work is here. You can read all of this information about how to do the coding exercises we're doing, how to learn these new concepts, do these assignments, get feedback. The key is you have to be here. You have to be checking your feedback in order to learn. Okay, and if I see that, it's going to be great. Okay, this is here for you. It's all in front of you. I review this quite often and give you feedback. Okay, please communicate to me, reach out to me with parts that you don't understand so that we can get you going strong in this online Trinket course.